Hey guys, I'm back from the thrift store. It's a lot later now, it's like 5 p.m. But I need to trim Miss Octavia's nails. So since she's here, let's do that. No, baby, Octavia. Hey, hey, mommy needs to trim her nails. I've got the clippers. Hey, we gotta trim her nails, baby. I did a thrift store haul, so that's gonna be live on Monday. I think I'm gonna be filming another video, and then yeah, I'm just excited to get back into filming, you guys. I'm really excited about the new year. I don't know. I don't even know how I was this time of year last year. Like, I don't even remember. I don't think I was in a good place. I think I was in a really bad place. And this year, I feel like I'm in a really good place. Other than the couple people that I'm kind of pissed off with about, trying to figure out what's going on with them, but we'll figure it out. We always do. If not, au revoir. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. So, my cousin has two daughters and a son. And we call them my nieces because we basically were brought up as siblings. So even though my cousin, we're technically like sisters and brothers, whatever, and stuff. So, anyway, one of my nieces is going into a front immersion in the new year, or like starting. I think she's finishing this grade, and then she's starting for immersion. I don't know what's going on, but I went to a front immersion school for 2 years. I don't know a lot. I gotta remember a lot, but I do remember, I know how to say, what was it, hand for dogs? Obviously, Himapel, actually, want to comment ça va bien, merci à vous, ça va, comme ça va, ça mal, merci à vous. I know those. And I probably know some more. Obviously, merci. What else? There's more. I was thinking about it today because I was telling Grandma, and I'm surprised at how much of the French I know. I know a little bit of Spanish because Valeria's from Mexico, and so I caught on some Spanish from her, and I know a little bit of Italian, but not a lot. And Portuguese, that goes right over my head. Because St. Clair and the Oakwood area, that's really the Italian, Spanish speaking people, Portuguese. There's so many cultures up there, and I miss it so much because down here is not like that. Down here is definitely not like that anymore. But it was just so funny because I was speaking. So when my cousin Caitlin had told us, my grandma and I, that she's going to different immersion, and I'm like, oh, Everly, I'm like, and I go to her, I'm like, oh, bonjour, Everly, Ashley, comment ça va? And I'm like, ça va bien, merci à vous. And she was like, yeah, but do you even know what that means? This is so cute because I don't think my cousin Caitlin knows any French, or she might know the bare minimum. But I was like, yeah, that's all I remember. Just don't ask me for anything else. But it is so cute. Octavia. She doesn't want her nails cut, but she wants to be right beside me. Come on, baby. You gotta get your nails done. You gotta get your nails done one way or another. Here, why don't I just do it when you're like this? I promise you it's not gonna hurt you. I promise you. You just need your nails trimmed. I promise it's gonna be okay. Okay? Look how long that one is. See, that wasn't bad. There we go. I know, I'm almost done. Hold on. Okay. I got one paw down. Okay. I've been trying to do that for ages, but he hasn't been letting me, so. Yeah, you're literally sitting on a pile of clothes that I have to go through in the laundry, but he's been sitting on his bed. But yeah, so I filmed my haul from today, and I just found out that in order to go ahead and get my driver's license, I need to have a vehicle beforehand, and just like, oh my god, where the frig am I gonna get this money? I'm like, I'm gonna have to sell like my like I'm gonna have to sell everything I own in order to get this car, because like I really need a car, guys. Like, I'm not just saying this just so I can be like, oh, I can do whatever I want to drive. No, like, I literally am. If you know Scarborough, especially the east end of Scarborough in Ontario, Toronto, you will know, like, how secluded it feels and how, like, it's just like you have to take the bus everywhere, and it's not like walking distance where I used to live. Like, when I lived at Parkdale, it's perfect. You go to Pepper Truck Mart, up the street. If you need to go to No Frills, up the street. If you need to go to Laundromat, down the street. If you want to go to McDonald's, down the street. Tim Hortons, same thing. Everything was nearby. At the old place, St. Clair and Oakwood, need to go to the grocery store right there. Work is right there. Want to get a cup of coffee? Okay, which one? We have many options along St. Clair. You get your laundry done and you don't have, you have too much to do at home. The laundromat's right at the end of the street. Want pizzas? Right there. Want Subway? Not that far either. Like, you want to go for a nice little walk in the woods, or the freaking, like, everything was there. Like, here is nice, because we do, like, I'm, like, where I am, I'm not going to tell you exactly where I am, but I'm very, like, we live basically in the middle, like, a ravine area, so we have to, like, walk up to, like, the main street to get the bus, or, like, and the bus runs from, like, 6 a.m. to, like, 7 p.m., but then it doesn't run on Sundays and holidays, it doesn't run, or we have to go all the way up to the main street, which is, like, a 10-15 minute walk, depending on if the snow and ice and, it's really hot out, like, how many breaks I'm taking, but even then, like, I've gotten pretty good at walking really fast, so. But it's the inconvenience, and then when I'm having a bad pain day, like, it's just taking the, like, I feel like I'm just moaning and groaning, but, like, if you don't have any kind of chronic illness, if you don't have a disability that you constantly wake up every morning wondering what kind of pain you're in or how bad the pain's going to be in and all that, I do not take advantage of that. If you can wake up and not feel any pain and feel perfectly fine when you wake up, and just go be on your merry way, go for a run if you want in the morning. I have to figure out the morning of if I'm going to be going to work or not, because sometimes the pain is so unbearable that I'm just like in a ball in bed crying because I can't stand it. And it would just be nice just to have a vehicle, that, like, if I'm in pain, it's never to the point where I'm not going to be able to drive. It's always something. It's always, it's not. It won't ever deter me from driving. Like, I will always be safe on the road. I want to make sure you guys know that. But it's just the fact that I need to get somewhere fast. If I need to take myself to the hospital, I can do that. If I need to go to a doctor's appointment, I can do that. If I need to go to the grocery store, I have no problem with that. If I just want to get out of the house and drive down by the beach, I can do that as well. Because, like, before I was able to do all that, but, everything was just so close. But now it's like you have to walk so much more. And it's just like, we're in the suburbs. We're not in the city. We're, like, it's like, I would say we're in the country, but we're not even near the country. We're, like, I mean, about 30 minutes away from the country, from like Uxbridge and Markham and all that stuff. Like, so we're not that far, but um, we're still like in the city, so we still have public transit, even though they have public. I'm making no fucking sense. I just need a car because I just feel like I am stuck in this hellhole, and I would like to have an escape. Cause like, if Grandma and I are fighting one day, and I just want to be like, hey, I'm gonna go for a drive and cool off, I can do that. But no, I have to come upstairs and cool off. And then if I want to go for a smoke, and he's still nickering on as I'm like walking out, going, making all these snarky comments, saying, oh, well, you do this, you do that, and you're always going out for smoke. I'm like, yeah, well, no fucking shit. You know, I can't go anywhere else. And it's too freaking cold to go for a walk. And even then, I didn't tell you guys the story. So I told you guys that was like my goal. One of my goals is that I could put up with people bullshit. But you guys are gonna okay. So one time last summer, it was like a Sunday, so I wanted to go to the store and I needed to get smokes, right? But one thing you guys have to keep in mind, my grandma loves lottery tickets. She loves gambling. She loves buying lottery tickets and all that stuff. So one of the things that she kind of accepted about me smoking is that when I go get cigarettes, I can get her lottery tickets, right? Two additions, neither of them are any good, right? Don't do what I say what I do. Don't smoke and don't gamble. Unless you're responsible with the gambling. But anyways, so one day, I was on the phone with my friend Cassandra, and she was driving somewhere, so it was gonna be, a long drive for her, and it was gonna take me a while to get to the store and get back. So, and I was just going to the convenience store, I wasn't going anywhere else. Just going to the convenience store, and then I was coming back home, right? I forget what time I left. It was like Sunday. I think it was like 6 p.m., 5 p.m., 6 p.m. It was around dinner time or whatever. My grandma, I'm like, oh, hey. I'm like, I need to go to the store. I have to get some smokes. I'll be back in a minute. Where are you going? Who are you meeting? Who are you meeting? And the entire fucking time with, who are you meeting? Who are you meeting? Who are you meeting? I swear, my hand on a Bible that I don't have in front of me right now. He kept asking me who I was meeting. I'm like, I'm not meeting anybody. I'm going to the store because I'm running out of smokes and I like to have some for the week. I'm going to get smokes. Who are you meeting? You're meeting somebody. Who are you talking to? What? And even if I am meeting somebody, I'm 34 years old. Why are you so concerned with who I'm meeting? Like, it just gets to the point, like, no, we're not. Yes, I live with you, and this is what needs to kind of I need to start setting boundaries. I live here. I pay my rent. I buy my own groceries. I buy stuff for Octavia, whether that's cat litter, cat food, anything that she needs. I buy it for her. And I've said this before. Yes, my grandma will buy food, and she'll be like, "Oh, that's for both of us," kind of thing. Okay, great. 99% of the time, I don't eat what she buys that is for the both of us because either A, he'll try something like, say, he gets a salad, he'll try it. He ends up throwing it out because he doesn't like the way it tastes. And I'm like, well, I didn't even get a chance to try it, so I don't even know if I would like it. So we were the point that was for both of us. Um, Bread is another thing that he buys a lot of, but he can't and doesn't like bread because he doesn't have many teeth and he has a lot of like indigestion issues. That's a whole other thing. Like, that's something that she really needs to be better about taking care of herself because she doesn't eat proper breakfast, lunch, and dinner. She just eats a breakfast and then she'll have like a lunch. And then I don't even know. And then she like tells me this whole story of why she's feeling the way she's feeling, her bathroom. I don't care about what you're doing in the bathroom. Did he go or did he not? Do you need to go to the hospital or do you not? That's all I want to know. Are you okay to stay home or do you need to go to the hospital and get some help? You let me know and I will help you with that. But don't tell me the detail of what you're trying to do. I don't like it. So, which leads me back to gross. That was gross, but now I'm going back to food. Is that like I buy for me and Octavia and yeah, like around the holidays she bought all this food, but that was because I also put money towards the Christmas dinner. I also put money towards the Christmas food, little treats or whatever. God, I didn't get any of the apple pie. I did not get one slice of the apple pie, and I put money toward that. I bought the apple pie. Are you kidding me? So you see why I'm like, okay, you want my respect of being home before 9 o'clock. Like, I'm not. I pay rent. I pay rent. Like, I'm not saying I'm gonna go partying out until like 4 a.m. That's not me. I try not to do that. That happened like maybe a couple times. But like, and even if I do come home late, I'm always safe. I'm probably at Stephen Anthony's house falling asleep, or him and I are driving around somewhere and we lost track of time because we were having too much fun talking and hanging out, and it's just like, I'm so sick and tired of it. Like, I know I'm to be respectful and but I have a key. I have a key to the house too, and like, it's just it. I know you've lived here all your life. You've lived here alone. You like being here alone, but at the same time, it's like, I live here too, and you were giving. Well, actually, no, she was giving my mom a lot of problems as well, which is why I think my mom was always mad at me for a while when I moved out, because she wanted to move out. She didn't want to deal with this, and now I know why she wanted to move out. I didn't want a car, Ash. That's the moral of the story. I want a car. I need to get my car. We need to figure out how I'm going to pay for my car. But I am happy with everything that I did buy at the thrift store today. That haul, like I said, is going up on Monday. But I will be looking around and seeing what I could sell, because I need to get my ass into gear and just get the fuck moving, because I feel like I feel like I'm an animal locked in a cage, and I can only go so far. Like, tunnels only go so far, and it's really not fun. But I don't mean to be a damper, put a damper on things. I am really grateful though that I get to live here. Everybody's like, well, be grateful, be thankful. I am, but it's like, I'm also turning 35 in March, and I need to get my ass into gear, and I need to get a fucking actual job that actually pays money. Like, I'm so sick of, oh, I'll pay you when I can, I'll pay you can. Like, no, I need money. Like, I'm working for you. I deserve to be paid. Like, and that's a whole other story. I'm not gonna get into it, but oh my god. I'm just so fucking tired, guys. I'm so done being taken advantage of. I'm just done of my people wasting my time. I'm done. Hi, baby girl. Now, was that so hard? Was that so hard? No, it wasn't, was it? No, it wasn't I. It was not that hard. It was not that hard. But, yeah, so, wow, my phone's blowing up. Not literally, obviously, but I was just talking to Anthony about getting a car and how much I needed to save up for a car, because apparently now you need a car in order to. Oh my god, this is. Oh my god, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Octavia was knocking down. Can you like be nicer to her friends? Can you be nicer to her friends? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, Missy? Yeah, so wow, this is a really great angle. But no, what am I talking about? Yeah, I need to figure this out. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna end the vlog here. I think I'm gonna go live on TikTok in a little bit. There's nothing in there for you, baby doll. There's nothing in there for you. Hi. Yeah, I brushed her as well. Yeah, see? Did mommy brush you? I have a brush here. We gave her having a little spa day today. I really got to get her in a bath though. I have the spray that I was using, but I just this is the time that I need Ryan here because Ryan was really good about helping me with the cats because I'm good with the cats too, but I can't get my grandma to, and plus that's a whole other story. When we first moved in, it was kind of like he was expecting, and even Cassandra kind of said it as well, because she was, it was it's kind of like he was expecting Octavia to fall in love with her, and it's like be her best friend, right from the ghetto. Ghetto. Yeah, I live in the ghetto, that's why. But even Cassandra was like, yeah, I didn't like the way, he was like talking to her, and I don't like the way he talks to Octavia, like the way he yells at her, like, dude, that's not your pet, that's my pet. If he's doing something, okay, like say, hey, no, but if you hear the way he yells, sometimes, no, I'm not putting up with that. No, we're not doing that. I'm sorry, but you're my baby, and I tell you what to do. And if I say you're a good girl, you're a good girl. But if you're a bad girl, you're a bad girl, right? And you know that. Because then you suck up to me. You do. But yeah, so it's just... Oh, I need to figure out a lot of stuff. And I think I'm going to go live on TikTok. Make sure you guys are following me on TikTok because I don't know, it's fun. I know you get a lot of weirdos, but honestly, it's just so freaking fun, and, okay, see you. Oh. But it's just so freaking fun, and, yeah, even though you get a lot of weirdos, but either way, meet new people, and, yeah, it's listed down in the description, and, yeah, this is the name of my YouTube channel, Ashley Murphy Blogs. I think there's an X on it. Pretty sure there's an X. But yeah, go ahead and check me out on there. I try and go live. I think I'm gonna try and go live like once a week. I need to figure that out as well. But yeah. Anyways, I love you guys so much. Thank you for always listening to me rant, and vent, and all that good stuff. You guys are truly the best, and I hope the beginning of your new year is going a lot better than mine because I just figured out some shit I need to do. Oh. We'll talk about that in another video. I'm gonna do like a whole video about me getting a car. I'm gonna be doing like a series about me getting a car if you guys want that. You guys want that? Let me know because I think I'm gonna also have to get like some disability attachments and stuff like that. I don't even know. Oh, we'll figure this out. We're gonna figure this out together, but I don't want to be an adult anymore. Remember when our parents said they brought us into the world? They can take us out? Well, Mom, I guess it's kind of a bit late for that now, eh? Oh, man. Alright. I love you guys. I'm gonna figure this out. Talking to my friend. He's currently messaging me, blowing up my phone. So I'm gonna see what we can do, and yeah, because I need to get started on this. I want to get started on this because I'm done procrastinating on things that should not be procrastinated on. That made no sense. You know what I mean? Anyways, I love you and I appreciate you. That's a really bad heart, but it's a heart and it's for you, and I will see you guys in my next vlog.